Hi, beautiful people. I hope that you're having an amazing. It's nighttime. No, I don't know. Day, night, whatever. I missed you guys. So I just want to do a quick check in. It's been a minute and just, to see how y'all are doing. It's just been a lot going on. It's what, like about a week before the holidays? And it's getting to me a little bit, but I'm still here. And I hope that you guys are doing all of your holiday stuff. What's good, Asachar Bryant? What's good with you? I just came to say a quick hello. I'm not going to be here with you long. I haven't been live for a minute. There's a lot that's going on, though. I don't know. Um, yeah, so a lot of people during the holiday times get down. And every year I go through this where I just struggle through the holidays. And this is the first holiday where I haven't really been connected with my family since the election. So I'm really feeling it. I am. So you guys, I always say this, when it gets to be too much and you're not, you know, I just believe in logging off. I believe in logging off and taking care of me. What's good? That's Hutchison. I miss you, sis. I'm just here talking. I want you to go live so we can talk about some stuff. I'm just doing a quick check-in. I don't know how long I can be with you guys because I'll share in a second. I'll share. I miss you. Big hugs. Big hugs. Hustler. James. It's good seeing you. So every year, for those of you that's followed me for a minute, I go through this thing and I can't really talk that much because I got my son in the other room, right? Trying to be nosy. And I'm not the only one that goes through it. Now, not in this sector, but I just got wind of somebody who unfortunately, allegedly, I don't know the full story, unalived herself, took her life. That's why I wanted to log on tonight, really, because I'm listening to this story and I'm going to be honest with y'all. If you do something to yourself because you're saying that you're bullied, nobody's going to care. It's just going to be commentary for somebody else. I think about all the stuff that I went through within this last year, within the last couple of years, and how much was supposed to take me out. I'm still here. I would never give anybody that satisfaction. Now, to that person that, I don't know, they say she unalived herself. I was listening to White, I think it was White. I was listening to someone earlier, and I guess it was confirmed by the family member. My deepest condolences go out to that family that's dealing with it. Now, I'm using my own experiences. I remember when I was going through all that crap and people were making stream after stream about me, and I'm like, I'm just going to sit back and watch. I know how this social media thing works, right? And people get a kick out of bringing you misery for their own commentary. That's why I say that, think about this. People are going to talk about this story for a minute and they're just going to move on. It's not worth it, but you see a lot of people taking their lives. And during the holiday time, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to go live, a lot of people, there's a tremendous amount of pressure during the holiday time to get your kids all these gifts. That's not my problem. But for some people, it is their problem. Maybe they can't afford the holidays. Maybe they don't have their kids anymore. I don't know. For me, it's just seasonal. I get it every season. But thinking about that lady who I've only seen in chats. It's weird not seeing her in chats now. I've never really spoken to her, I don't think. Taking her life. There's another lady, I can't remember her name, but some of you know the story, where it was this big thing when she took her life, right? Only to find out she didn't take her life. She went to a different sector. See, I don't play games like that. I just stopped talking to people. And she said that the reason why she said she took her life is because she was tired of the cyberbullying, et cetera, et cetera. It was this big thing. Some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. I can't think of this lady's name, but I was listening to people saying that they're sorry, they're this and that. If you do something to yourself because of social media, I promise you, that most people are not going to care. I care, and there's a few people that will care, but for the most part, they'll get a kick, they'll feel validated, they'll feel like they won, and they'll just make commentary with a bunch of fake tears. I choose to not engage, but I'm going to tell you that I would much rather do the uploads I'm doing and not engage with people than let them affect my life. Right, Shelly? You know, you haven't been on here. You know, you have to take care of your own family. You have to take care of yourself and take care of your mental health. And not only that, as a woman, I refuse to get out here fighting and let these people affect my looks, I'm already getting thicker. All right. I heard y'all talking about it. I'm a squishy girl. I can't help that. But I refuse to let people interfere with what I have going on in my own life. And there's no way that you could be engaging in fight after fight, beef after beef, and still keeping up with your looks, keeping up with your appearance, and taking care of your health. All the stress. I'm listening to another story. I'm not gonna say her name because I think her storyline is finally dying down. I'm glad. Oh, you want a link? I'll drop a link for you. I will gladly drop a link for my love. Yes, I love her. I think that let me not. What was I talking about? I just got cited. Hey TC 504 girl, congrats. You know what I'm congratulating you about. Hey Atlanta girl, I missed you guys. Y'all know I got some stuff that's going on. What's up, Sleepy Lounge? What was I just talking about? I just lost my train of thought. So scatterbrained. What the hell was I just saying? What's the last thing I was saying? I forgot. Oh well, I guess it wasn't meant to be said. What, James? What? I didn't notice how full-figured you. I've always told y'all I'm a thick girl. But let me tell you the God's honest truth. I'm just chatting, you guys. Let me pin that link for y'all. The God's honest truth is I'm not working out as much. I still work out, like I'm doing Pilates and I'm still getting my workouts in, but I chose to go back to school so I can work. And little did I know this is an everyday thing. Your girl wasn't used to that, all right? I'm like, okay, you guys, I'm going into my third year next year. My third year, I'll have 3 years sober, right? And there's been so many changes in my life. I cannot tell you. Okay, I forgot what I was going to say before. So let me tie this in. Going into 3 years, May 21st, 3 years birthday. Last year, when I was going through, wait, was it last year? When did I go on that cruise, y'all? Was it 2 years ago? Anyways, when things started to like really get heavy online, you know, I went through this a bunch of BS that I shouldn't have went through. That was a pivotal time. There was a shift that happened in my life, and it was a dark moment. Never would I have thought when I started the sobriety journey that my life would have come full circle, and I'll be content and happy. And you never really know what's going to happen. So if you take your life, if you give into depression, sometimes it's hard to see what's next. And I have those dark days too. I have a lot of dark days still, but you just never know what God's doing in your life. Okay. And if you don't believe in God, I don't know what to tell you, but you just don't know what's next. That's my point. I miss TC. I'm 7 years, no cigarettes. I'm that dude. Congratulations. Did I drop the right link? I want to see my sis. I haven't been live in a minute. I'm sorry. So if I'm just kind of talking, it's just that I missed y'all a lot. Congratulations. 7 years, I think, is probably tougher than what I did in a certain way because cigarettes are legal. That's legal. So congratulations on that, dude. How do you feel? Hang on. I think that's my... Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hey, MU. I'm sorry it took me a while. I miss you
It's
too.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's a really good subject matter that you decided to talk about because I was listening to people the other day and I felt a little bit triggered. But I also feel like, hey, 504 girl, I also feel like when things happen, people start to analyze, like, maybe where they went too far at times or stuff like that. But I feel like people just jump right back into the same thing, because even as I was just listening to Jay Wilson and I saw, like, okay, Nika's not even there and she's being attacked for a death that she's dealing with. That doesn't make sense to me, because we all are grieving somebody, right?
I missed it. What happened? I came in on like towards the end. So Lady Nika, condolences to what she's going through, but were they dragging that as well?
Yeah. Like just bringing it up and stuff. And I was like, this is crazy, because she's not even here. And this is why people hesitate and they don't want to share certain things with the audience, because I've yet to see anyone share anything that people don't turn around and like throw it up in their face or try to use it against them.
You have your post lately have been really good. Is that you, ATL girl? Okay, I'll leave my better up for a second. Your posts have been really good. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because when we want to share, a lot of people are afraid to be vulnerable because they're going to get dragged for it.
Right. We used to be able to do that on this app, be a little bit more open and stuff, but you can't really do that. And then it's kind of hard because, your subscribers, they know you. You think you can get stuff over them. And, like they know when you're going through something. They might not know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to hide certain things from them. So a lot of content creators, I think they feel, I don't know if they feel obligated. I don't know if they feel like, well, some people are going to give me support, so let me share that information. But I always see people turn around and use it against them.
You're right. ATL girl, I can't leave my banner up. Is that you back there? Okay, I can't hear you, so I'm gonna drop you down, but you're more than welcome to come back. I just can't, or I could put you backstage till you figure it out. Wait, did I remove you? Okay, there you go. Yeah, flash your camera or something. I'll just leave you back there because we can't hear you unless you guys could hear. I couldn't hear.
I can't hear anything.
Okay. So, it looks like I might be here for a little bit longer than I expected. I'm gonna move to my kitchen, y'all. I'm gonna because I'm kind of lazy in my bed. I was kind of laying out, talk to you guys, but I do agree with you. Now, I don't care what people say, so I still am gonna come out here and share and those kind of things. But you see, I don't even do it like I used to, because that just gives people get tired of being used for commentary, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on mute while you talk so I can switch into a different part of my house.
Okay, no problem. Take your time. Yeah, I agree with what you just said, especially with me. Like, if I don't like you, I'm sorry, but I want you to starve, and I'm not going to help you make money. And I know, especially, within the sector, any little thing that you do, or like today, I basically just said, I don't feel right about, what's being done with Nika. And hey, my name was all through on the panel and stuff. And I refuse to be. I mean, people can make you content, but I'm just not. It takes two people to engage and go back and forth, and I'm just not going to do it.
Atlanta girl, switching to a different part of my house. Is that you? Okay, sis, I gotta drop you down because I need to move. I don't know what's wrong with your audio. Maybe you need to connect, okay?
Is she in the chat?
She's backstage, but I have my banner up.
Before she got to the backstage, was she in the chat?
Yeah, she was in the chat. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
She was the one that was speaking to me. ATL girl. They know, some people know her. Okay, let me go on mute because I'm switching to my house. I'm just gonna leave my. What do I do? Should I leave her up or I don't know.
I would take it down because
okay, yeah.
She didn't even write anything in the back chat.
Did she? Yeah, type in a back chat. But I'm gonna cause I need to put my son back. I'll be right back. Let me put her back. Wait, I can't even see you now. Hold on. Wait a minute. I can't multitask like that. ATL girl, I don't know what's wrong with your device. ATL girl, send me a text if that's you. I think you still have my number. Let's do it like that. Just send me a message. I love you though, but I can't have my banner up. Just like some kind of move. Go ahead, Shelly, because I want to hear you out because you kind of caught some of the stuff. But you did hear the story about that, that lady that.
Yeah, I did hear about it. And then what I thought was even more crazy is some of the people that they were saying was responsible. Then I felt like they were bullying those people. And I'm just like, okay, you can't complain about something, but then you're doing this.
Oops.
It just the whole thing was strange to me, to be honest.
Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna listen to you while I get myself situated.
Oh no, you're fine.
The Sisterhood.
And matter of fact, I'm over here texting Sheila. If she's in the bushes or in this chat, she about to get this belt.
I'm here.
Who's that?
Sheila Quiet Storm, because she was the main one talking about go up on the panel.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys for a second because I gotta put my son to bed, and I threw a chicken in the oven, y'all.
I'm here.
Yeah, no,
What type of chicken you fixing?
I made a roasted chicken. It's like with some fennel and carrots. I'll show it to y'all, but y'all go ahead. I'll show it to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'll be back. I'm gonna actually remove myself so that way my sound won't come through.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey Sheila.
Hey sis, how you doing?
For some reason, we suddenly have an echo a little bit.
Okay, let me turn my TV down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she was talking about like the lady who unalived herself. I still say, how do they even know that happened? Maybe when I'm talking, you go on mute, and when you talk, I'll go on mute so we can get rid of the echo. So do you know anything about that situation? Oh, you got to talk way louder. You're very, very low.
You hear my central ear?
Huh?
You hear my central ear just the blowing?
Oh, no. You just sound like really low.
Central ear just be blowing. So how you been today?
Okay.
It's good.
I've been out.
Sound kind of like your throat is kind of down a little.
Yeah, I told you I've been ordering all of this stuff. I haven't even gone through all the packages that came in.
Just start taking care of yourself. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I caught myself a little bit today where I felt like I was doing a little way too much. And I said, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm just going to kind of like chill out a little bit.
Right.
And then plus I got a wedding to go to this weekend, so.
I'm coming.
Oh, no, you're fine.
There's an echo. Where's the echo?
I told Sheila we got to mute when we each one talking because I think the echo didn't come till she came up.
I missed you both. Okay, I'm gonna go back on mute while I get myself situated.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Sheila, let me ask you, what do you think about the conversation that people are having about like the whole bullying and of course people call me a bully, evil, whatever. But also too, when you try to go in a different direction, people always want to try to pull you back. That's another thing I really don't respect. If a person is like on a different vibration, they're not bothering nobody and not saying anything to anybody, I think everybody should just leave that person alone. But that's just my personal opinion. So I'm going to mute while you talk. What do you think about the whole situation with the lady? Sheila, you're on mute.
Even though I'm gonna be right back, while she's getting her sound together, I'm gonna tell you that again, condolences. But I still think that people are talking about it for commentary and not because they miss her. That's what I'm gonna say.
I didn't hear what you said.
I absolutely agree with that 10,000%.
Okay. When a person in a situation like that, they should talk it over to their parents. Also, go to therapy. Also, notify the school systems, the guidance counselor, and let this
Yeah,
know.
but this lady's a grown woman. She don't have no guidance counselor.
Now, let me go down to the basic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me go to the basic, because now they have lawsuit with kids, and then when you have an adult doing that, they have lawyers now that take cases like that. So what you have to do is you got to keep your paper trail. But the meanwhile you keeping your paper trail, you have to stay away from that individual, people, places, and things in the area where the person at don't be at. And then the chat in the group, don't be far away from them. Because the end of the day is all that coming to the paperwork. So you want to stay far away from it as possible. So the problem won't be on your behalf. You doing all you could do to stay away from them. But if they come to you, that's a problem. Then that's when the order of protection against them. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. I also think you got a mutual, Sheila. I also think that, like, if it, let's say it really did happen or whatever, I feel like if it, if it's true, it really happened. If the family was to report that or whatever, I feel like it would bring attention to this, the area of YouTube where all of this is taking place. I'm still kind of on the fence and thinking, did this really happen, or is this just a way to try to teach these people a lesson? Because I've heard the same story so many times about people who passed away or they took their life because of whatever was going on YouTube, and then it didn't happen. Like, what's her name? Sansa Ray, is that her name? Oh, you on mute, MU?
That's what I was trying to think of. That's yeah.
Yeah, and then she got so slick with it. When she came back, she set up I think it was like a OnlyFans or something,
She came back.
and she act like nothing ever happened. So
Crazy. See, that's what I was thinking of. It's like, but she said that she did it because she was being bullied. I don't know. She was being bullied, so that's why she did it. But then it takes, I don't know if y'all can hear me because I'm walking around my house. But
yeah, we can hear you.
you lose your credit. It for the ones that actually go through this, like people start to doubt it. People start to doubt a little bit. Sorry, y'all. I'm like looking crazy right now. I don't even care right now because I've been going through it, and that's why I'm like, with me going through what I was going through, I'm like, let me speak on this story with this lady. But you're right. It was that other one. What's her name? Heisei, Sasore, whatever. Who
Sansa Ray. Mm-hmm.
faked it. And how do you come back as an OnlyFans model? Oh, thank you, Chef, my friend. Hey, Harlem. Like, how do you come back like that?
Yeah, she didn't have no shame about it, no explanation about it. And I think they do it to try to teach the people a lesson. It's messing with them. And people think just because her father said it happened, to me that don't mean you like. I don't know. I don't
Because
know.
it's public record where you unalive yourself. And again, whatever the case may be, something's going on. So they were saying, because I seen a show. Whose clouds was I in? Trish did a show with this story, and two of the people. I'm not even gonna try to cover the story because I don't know. It's a lot. It's a whole different sector. But they were just talking about what was said and what could have been different and who was bullying whom. At this point, it doesn't matter. I think that if she is gone, I'm just going to say that she is because of what the dad said. I just think it's tragic, but I think that a lot of people hold these things in. But there's a few people that actually care, like Charlie and other people, they care. But the rest, I just don't buy it, because I feel that when people are going so far, they want you to do something to yourself, or else they would let up when they see you're depressed.
Exactly. And not only that, how many times have I been on here, hashtag MedCheck? How many times have I talked about mental health? How many times have I talked about depression? I've never seen anybody give me like an ounce of, I'm not even saying sympathy, but even kind of like, okay, I know she got some shit going on, so I'm just gonna leave that be. They don't care. I don't have a problem with this person. I'm not even gonna mention their name because we made up or whatever. But this person is a content creator. And I remember them making a video saying, I can't wait. Basically, I can't wait until you like off yourself or whatever, so I can make a rest in peace video. And it's not just one person that said that. It's been like two people have said that. So it's like, I call bullshit when these people sit around and pretend like they give a fuck, because they don't. They don't care.
Wait a minute, somebody said that to you? Now I have to ask. So you're in a sector now. Do you feel that because you're in a certain sector, anything goes? And so somebody telling you that, it's like, do you feel like they really mean it? Or do you feel like you guys just go hard like that? Hey, Gotti. Hey, King. Thank you. Hey, Irby. I see you guys. Pill check, Noble. Hey, Jerome. Do you feel that
Hey,
because of the
Noble.
sector that you're in, what do you guys say? Cradle to the grave.
Yeah, cradle to grave. And I believe they mean it. Yeah, I think they mean it.
I still can't stand one that you made up with because of what he said. Who is she talking about? Who put in the bag?
Oh, I think the S is missing. You mean she said or he?
I don't know.
Because
That one that you made up with, the name is in my back chat. Let me tell you about her. I don't understand her issue with me. I got to a point where I'm like, she's just crazy. I don't care. She needs to just call away. Leave Emmy alone. I don't understand her issue. Oh, she said he. Chef said they mean what they say 99% of the time. I feel that people are desensitized. I gotta tell you, Chef. Okay, I'm gonna keep my thought about
I
that.
want to know who the hell that he is, because
I don't know.
I'm not really, I'm not associated with
Okay, let
any
me know,
he's.
Chef. In the back, send me a message right now. Oh, I gotta check my chicken, y'all. I'll be right back.
Oh, Lord, don't burn it up now.
No, you can't burn it up. Okay, I gotta take my chicken out. Send me the message, Chef. Anybody can hit the link. We're just chatting. Shelly, like, when you left, do you think that, because you still do your uploads are really good,
Thank
but are you
you.
just taking a break because because there's a lot of things that you could talk about?
I don't care to first of all, I can't even really talk about what I don't know. Sheila, you gotta mute your mic, babe.
No, I was going to say something.
Oh, go ahead. Let me go on mute then.
Yeah, I was going to say something that like when you're a case manager and when someone saying that they're not feeling right and like harming themselves and others, that we have to make that call to make sure they be and safe in others, and a lot of them, they go into those institutions and they're not really getting the help they're supposed to. They're just a mess and stuff like that. But what we really need is really, really focus on the issue, because a lot of them have been so institutionalized. So when they come out, they don't even know how to function in the real world. And that's why they stopped in 1970. They stopped the programs, the GEDs, um, a lot of things that stopped for them to really, make an impact when they leave the jailhouses, the degrees and stuff, the lawyers, um,
How the hell
building
we get to
cars,
prison, Sheila?
constructions, um, a lot of things the government had left, just like cut down on the money and stuff. And it's a lot of smart individuals in there. So now what they're doing, they're making halfway house. So, so they won't leave them behind. But then we also dealing with mental illness too, and
I'll
drugs.
also say too that nobody, I mean, let me take it back because some people are, but for the most part, nobody's mentally ill 24/7, right? Well, like I
Mhm.
said, it depends on what illness you have or whatever. I mean, you'll always have it, but you have highs and lows.
Mhm.
And I just think that when people are in a state where they're
Mhm.
somewhat stable,
Mhm.
um, you kind of have to figure out like what do you also want for yourself? Like what makes you happy? What makes you
Mhm.
sad? What you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just don't think like if you really depressed like that, this ain't the place for you. I think some people do it as an outlet to get away from like real life, but yeah, I don't think it's for everybody.
And the ones I had dealt with, they had personality disorder, schizophrenia, and real cunning, habitual liars and everything. So when you dealing with a person who dealing with drugs and then mental illness, it's a lot. It's a lot. And you have to have compassion for them and try to get them on the right direction and stuff like that. You know, don't be too firm on them. But don't be too empathy on them neither. Because this what this supposed to do. You know.
Yeah, I think just people should leave people alone. They don't want to be bothered. Like if a person says, leave me alone, they should only have to say that one time, never twice. If
But
people engage,
that's when them they have group homes like that, Shelly, that take care of them.
yeah.
Yeah, they have group homes to take care of them. So we have to make sure they take the meds, make sure they go to the doctor appointments, make sure the house is clean, make sure they're taking it sugar, everything, and we can't just say leave them alone, because at the time we could say leave them alone and then they could go into a seizure. So it's really intense.
All right, I'm getting confused. Sheila, what are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about, like, when you have some in the group home.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm still waiting for Outspoken to tell me who I made up with. I'm so confused.
You said what?
I said I'm still waiting for Outspoken to tell me who I made up with. I'm so confused. Because there probably really ain't nobody I made up with just in the same location or
I'm
something.
coming, y'all. He ain't here done. I'm just serving this chicken. I'll be right back.
I'm on mute.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't really go live too much like that anymore.
Like,
I see you doing your videos on TikTok. How you like that?
okay, wait, let me show y'all my food. Oh wait, what did I do? Okay, let me show y'all. I'll be back. How's it look? Wait,
What is it?
I'm gonna post a picture on my community wall. Hang on, let me make myself big. It's chicken with vegetables. See how crispy that looks? Do I need to see it again?
Did you put it in the, how'd you cook it? You put it in the oven?
Yeah, I put it in the
What kind
oven.
of chicken?
Huh?
What kind of chicken?
It's roasted chicken. I'll give y'all another look. It's roasted chicken with fennel and carrots.
I would have let it stay in there a little bit longer.
Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. Let me see.
Yeah, because it don't look like it's all the way done. Let me tell you, do you like Italian dressing?
Yeah, well, I don't eat dressing, but I'll cook a bit. Yeah. Okay, let me serve this. It looks good.
Yeah, put it back in the oven for about 20 minutes.
Y'all tripping. Okay. That
You
is
know, it
all.
ain't steak where you can be having it medium rare and all that other stuff. When it's chicken, you gotta make sure that thing is cooked all the way. And it could be, you know, I ain't gonna say that it ain't.
Somebody you're supposed to try my cooking.
Yeah. Oh my God, I hope y'all can't hear my husband snoring. Can y'all hear my husband snoring?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I want to die.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm back now.
All right, let me go on mute when I ain't talking because I don't know what the hell going on.
Chef, that's not for me. That's for my child. I made that for my child's father. Jay Dunn says I marinate my chicken in
Let
pickle
it
juice.
stay in there for half an hour. Don't put nothing over it. And just base it. Okay.
I already served it.
What?
No, I'm telling you. Just don't put no Numa foil over it and just base it. Base it every 10 minutes.
I was asking you, do you like Italian dressing?
I don't.
Italian dressing is good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Let me tell you what's really, really good. When you put your chicken in the oven and then pour the Italian dressing over top of it and let it, especially if you marinate it, it is so good.
Really?
Yes. Try that. Try that. Not today because you've already wished my face, you know.
Who needs a CPAP machine? Are you talking about Shelly? Husband needs a.
We're gonna teach you how to try a good
It's done
turkey.
teaching. So I made my chicken. J Dub, you did mention the pickle juice. Now, at first, I thought you were tripping, but I could see doing it as a brine if that's what they do at Chick-fil-A. So I took my chicken. There's an echo. Hold on 1 second. I took my chicken. I marinated it in some. No, I didn't marinate. I'm tripping. I didn't marinate. No. I roasted it for an hour and a half. I poured some butter on top so it's nice and crispy with some fennel, carrots, and onions. I use a little bit of seasoned salt, thyme, lemon. I ran out of garlic, but I use like little garlic powder. So if you guys want that recipe, you know what to do. Hit me up. Leave me a comment after my video.
MU. Has anybody ever hit you up for a recipe?
Yes.
You tell a damn lie. Who was it? Who was it? I want to know who it was.
Yes, they do. Hit me up. I can show you guys. Well, I'm telling you guys, my recipes are so requested. And some of you guys that's in my comment section, don't be ashamed. You can say that you asked for MU's recipe. Y'all can say it. Chef, did you give me that name for Shelly? Let me look. Shout out to my child's father. Yeah, he got to eat. That pickle juice allows you to marinate the chicken and dill will also get. I'll try it, Jada. I'll try it. Y'all know, let me say, Chef wants my recipe. If you guys try to make an MU recipe, I'll even send you guys, if you guys have a platform and you want to, if you make my recipe how I make
I
it,
know how to cook.
I will send you a cash out, but it has to be my way. Just so you can try it. So you can tell your audience that you can cook. Okay?
Okay, wait a minute. So what we gotta do? We gotta take the chicken and use the same seasonings you use.
Same seasoning, same time.
Why don't you do that as a challenge?
But how would I? Well, because I want to. How is that going to work?
We should all meet at one place.
The challenge would be
An MU challenge?
We should meet
Like,
all
MU
at one place.
What place?
How far are we from each other?
Oh, you mean like in person?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to
MU's
see.
in California. But challenge, you could have like whatever your recipe is, like the chicken you just made.
Yeah.
That's what they have to prepare. They have to prepare it using the seasonings that you suggested. They have to cook it how you cooked it.
Okay.
Cut your camera off, Sheila. And whoever does the best job, you know what I'm saying? You let the chat vote on it.
Okay.
And does Cash App you were going to give to whoever fixed it, you could put that towards the pot. You know what I'm saying? You never know, though. Actually, somebody might take the recipe and really do something with it, you know?
Oh, I got the. Okay, let me put a name for you in the back chat, Shelly. Did you hear that I won in Alabama? What did you win? A cooking challenge? Did you win a cooking challenge? Jay Dunn, you have a cooking channel. I know you can cook. So you should be able to understand my recipes. But I will try that. The chicken. I will try your chicken. I mean your pickle brine, and I will let you guys know. Okay, let me put a name in my chat, in my back chat. Okay, look at the back chat. That's what she's talking about. Oh, okay. I had no clue. Did I hear that I won in Alabama? Wow, Jay Dunn, we're both champions in the kitchen. Oh, I just see my message. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys this. With all, I'm a whole chef. I'll send you some more easy recipes. Okay. I'll make it. Let me know what I should make next when I go live. We have a barbecue team. We clean, present, and compete in real time. Okay, guys. Let me ask you guys this because there's been a lot that's going on. Now, I don't follow sector stuff and I don't do sector news. But, oh, wait. Let me turn off my camera. You getting some more? Yeah. Okay. Y'all see? He's getting some more. I kind of jumped off subject with this unaliving thing. But there's been another content creator, I'm not going to mention her name, but y'all probably know who I'm talking about, who has been live. And she's saying one of her live streams, dang, he's kind of loud in there, hold on. One of her live streams, she said that she's depressed, she's having to take more pills. This online things, the stuff online is getting to her. And that's why I'm like, do you guys think that some of this stuff goes too far? You feel like if you're in the B sector, you need to just take it? Or do you feel like it's all a play? If you need me to be more specific, I'll put the name in the back chat. I really don't want to because I'm just saying it's not the first time I've heard it. But sometimes when a person is trending and they're getting all this popularity and stuff, I just feel that it comes at a high price.
Okay. I'm going to respond right quick to Outspoken One. Me and that person, we didn't really make up, and then again, I don't really know what they said. I feel that they overstepped a boundary by even speaking on a relationship with me and somebody else, because I don't do that to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get involved with other people and who they're cool with. I don't speak on what they should or shouldn't do or whatever. So if he says some disrespectful stuff, I probably don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? I know people be thinking that I'm constantly watching and stuff like that, but I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't talked to that person since I can't tell you how long. I don't really have any, I don't really hold any animosity or anything like that. But it doesn't mean that we're gonna, because we've had conversations behind the scenes and stuff like that before, right? And I just think that, like, if you have my number and we have talked behind the scene, if there's an issue or there's something that I do that you don't like, I think a simple phone call or text message like, yo, what's up? You know, instead of when you make videos and stuff like that, to me, it's just about content, you know. It's just about exposure, or you doing something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. But I already know how people are on this app. You know, people are very fickle. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. I'm sorry, Shelly. I just noticed I won the false charge against me in Alabama. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Let me say this. I think that okay, so I don't know the story with what's going on with what's Chef Outspoken. I don't know that story, but I'm gonna say congratulations, Jada. But I'm gonna say this. I just lost my train of thought, Jada. Threw me off a little bit. I just lost my train of thought. Damn it. Going into 2024, are there any beefs that you guys are just like, you know what? I mean, 2025, are you guys like, you know what? Let's squash these beefs. Some of them, or some of it is just up and stuck. Let me get Shelly off.
as far as me, if I didn't like you in 2024, I'm not gonna like you in 2025. But does that mean that I'm gonna sit and argue, scream and holler? No. Now I did see something from Dory. I actually left her a comment. I don't know if she saw it or not. I feel like I would like to have a conversation with her. But other than that, no, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, look, Kendra.
So that's interesting that you asked me that about this person that I fell out with. I felt like, and you guys, I know we're not mentioning names. I feel like this. For that person, it wasn't a falling out. It was me saying, nope, I don't want anything else to, I separated myself because it was a situation that happened that I didn't like. And I'll be glad to tell you about that situation, but I didn't even say anything to her. I just cut off the communication. I feel like,
do you think sometimes we should have conversations? I mean, I know my cutoff, what Big Low say, I don't need no scissors to cut a motherfucker off.
Okay, let me put this into a conversation so that way other people participate. Okay, so you guys, going into 2025, so for me as a content creator, Shelly's a content, all three of us are content creators up here. It's sometimes you fall out with people. I've had real life situations. Do you feel that going into 2025, are you guys like, you know what, I'm going to make up with people so that way I go with the clean slate? Or you like, you know what, the people that I left behind in 2024 is going to stay that way? What's best? Now,
I'm leaving them way behind because why go backwards? That's crazy.
Okay, so to answer your question, I think you're going to ask, I think you said that should a conversation happen, right? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, I mean, like if you, because at one point it seemed like the relationship was close, right? And like if I had an issue with that person or whatever, I would call them up and we would have a conversation.
Let me tell you how I feel about that. You're talking about this third person that used to mod for me, right? That same person you put in chat. I feel like this. Not everybody is worthy of a conversation. If you've been there for somebody and been down for, and you've seen a lot of stuff that you didn't even speak on, and that person does something to you, I feel that sometimes the best closure is no closure and you just go your separate ways. You don't need a conversation.
Well, do you think that person knows that they did something to you? or like, because sometimes you can offend somebody and you don't even mean to do it. So you think it could just be like a miscommunication, lack of communication, misunderstanding?
No, I think this person is full of it, and I'm not interested. I don't even think this person really knows, but I've seen her do a lot of things that I just let slide. But there was one thing that it wasn't even just one thing. It kind of started to pile up, and I'm watching, and I'm just like, no, this person isn't worth a conversation, because I feel like this. If you've done something to me and you've spoken and you don't think that I know, I'm watching in the clouds, and a lot of people are telling me about this person again and again, and I'm making all kinds of excuses just for the sake of friendship. Not even that I was trying to make an excuse, but if I rock with you, I rock with you. But there was just one thing that I just had enough, and I'm like, this person is not who she pretends to be, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested. No hard feelings. I feel that not everybody is supposed to go through your full journey, and we just our friendship ran its course.
Yeah, a lot of times I say, and I'm not speaking on that particular situation, but just in general, sometimes I say, you meet people and it can either be a lesson or it can be a blessing. And if you're lucky, it can be the both. But also too, I know there's sometimes like, okay, there's somebody that has called me, like reached out to me and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw them in a chat and they said something that I kind of felt like was a little disrespectful, because again, I felt like if you had an issue with what was going on, you could have hit me up on the back end or whatever. So I don't think that person knew that I knew. And so I seen them again like the other day, and they were speaking. And I didn't say anything. I didn't even bother to speak back, right? Because I don't really understand that or whatever. So, but what you're saying is that you saw them basically either disrespecting you or talking crap about you. They didn't think you saw it.
I was told something and it made sense, and I feel like this. So not to say, and again, here's the thing I want to be clear. You didn't hear me say anything bad about her right now, did you? You didn't hear me say that there's no hard feelings. But when something came to my attention, I feel like this. If you have my number and you're asking somebody else about something, or you're telling somebody else about something that I did, and you didn't call me or tell me, that's fine. It's your choice to do so, and it's my choice to walk away. There's no hard feelings. I almost called you a week ago, Shelly. Yeah. So it's like, would I have a conversation? I just don't feel like a conversation is needed. Going into 2025, I just choose to keep my circle small and just focus on my commentary, and not everybody is privy to that. I'm not for everybody, and everybody's not for me.
I mean, but I didn't see you get back with people that's like,
But when? But you see me get back with who though? Who have you seen me make up with that I've cut off?
I mean, from what I heard, I ain't see it with my own eyes. But
just say it.
I heard you had made up with some. I don't want, because if I say certain things, it's gonna make it seem like I'm trying to.
Nobody's up here. You can put in the okay.
Okay, I'll put it in the back chat then.
Okay.
Because
I think if somebody else comes up, which I don't think they will, because I haven't dropped the link, but it'd disappear.
Because when I heard that, I was just like, what? So I don't understand how you can be mad with anybody and you ain't got a problem with that. Like, huh?
Okay. Okay, I'm going to drop a link, but I hope you're on topic, because it's kind of a girl thing. Right. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Just because you see me speaking to somebody does not mean that we're cool. We had unfinished business or something that we need to talk about. There are some things that I didn't understand.
You talking to me?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I just mute.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got to turn the piece to get hot. No, there's some things that wasn't okay. There was some things that wasn't true. And when you
Mm-hmm.
lie on somebody, you want to know
Mm-hmm.
why. So I'll have a conversation with anybody, but there wasn't what you guys seen is what you seen very publicly. This was different with that person that you're talking about. We were like close.
Put your mute on, Sheila. You have to echo.
I don't know if that makes sense. So y'all about to give me in my feels right now, but I'm on a peace journey. But let me tell you,
Well,
let me just say,
I don't even need, first of all, a person who lies is never going to tell you why they fucking lied.
no, they did though. We had the conversation.
Oh,
For
really?
me, it was just we had the conversation. It meant something. It meant something to me to know because I feel like this. There was a time, what was it, like a year ago, without even getting to, where people really thought they were gonna break me. And some of the greats in y'all, a lot of people was on MU's head, and I'm thinking like, I don't care what y'all say about me. I know it's true, and I'm still gonna be here. But at the end of the day, if you were on the phone with me and we spent some time together, yeah, I wanted that conversation about why certain things had happened. Do I care at this point now? No, I got through it. But if you see me hit someone's link, I'll have a conversation with almost anyone, almost. At least then. Now, who I am today, you don't see me hitting links like that. You don't see me going different places. I go very few places because I was at a different time back then when I was jumping on those links and stuff like that. I don't do those things anymore. But I do feel that a conversation needed to be had. There was one thing in particular that really bothered me. And yeah, we had the conversation. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
And that kind of led up to how I fell out with someone else, but everything happens for a reason. I wasn't gonna let that happen, friend. Oh, Chef, I appreciate you. But y'all know people were trying to break me. I don't know why.
But I had your back anyway.
What'd you say?
I said I had your back.
I still stood. And so when I'm telling you guys about a content creator who I listened to say, I have to take more medicine. I can't handle what's going on. And then like a week later, a few days later, another content creator say, we wake up and she's no longer here, allegedly. She's no longer here.
Wait. So the lady has said a week before all this happened that she couldn't take it no more?
No, this is a different content creator. This is what was
okay.
for a long time. I was listening,
Okay.
and I don't want to bring that person up because it seems like the storyline's dying down. I hope it is. But she's like, yeah, what's happening? She's just becoming more depressed. And I'm like, log off. There's no way in hell. And then you hear this other one that's like, she was getting bullied, allegedly, and she takes her life. So I know what it's like to go through heavy stuff. Me, I have a brilliant way of disassociating and I tune it all out, but I'm still here. But I know that people were banking on me giving up. I know that. Let me bring somebody up. Let me put up my banner. I can't guarantee you'll be up for a while because we're having a conversation that's related, but hey, how are you? You gotta unmute yourself.
What's good?
What's good?
How are you? Misunderstood. Looking so good. You're always welcome to my neck of the woods.
Thank you. Okay, let me go back to this conversation. Thank you. Welcome. So, and you guys, I'm an open book. You can ask me whatever. I just think that for me, what was best is for me just to walk away from a lot of things. And there's some people, I don't care what they say. I don't care how many times they try to jump on a platform with me. If I say I'm done with somebody, I'm not going to talk to them. I don't care. They can call me whatever they want. We'll never share a platform. I could care less. I stay on other people's minds.
We the same with that. We the same with that. If I ain't gonna sit with you
Oh,
in real
you
life,
know,
I'm not sitting with your ass on the internet.
No.
Fuck that.
No. I got a lot of that from you and from who else? There's another person that's like, oh, she's not a content creator. Because I'll be like, dang, Shelly, don't be fighting with everybody. I would even message that to you. Like, don't be fighting with these people. They're not worth your time. I think that people have to realize, especially when you have a large platform like you do, that people are going to fight with you and you're going to lose either way. Why? Because you're bringing commentary to them. Not everybody is worth the response. You know, I'm not saying that you're going to lose, like you can't curse them out. That's not what I mean. I just mean they're not worth the fight because people are going to want to know who they're talking about. And it's just, no, it's too easy to come at you guys for a name for yourself. I don't know if y'all understood what I was trying to say.
Oh no, I understand. A lot of people clout
Oh, I
chase,
agree.
use your
You're
name
absolutely right.
for clicks and
Yeah,
views.
that's why I
I mean, a
always
lot of
value
people
to
wouldn't get
stay on
views
the
at all if they
field
wasn't speaking
on your
about me or
own.
throwing me in there somewhere along the line. Just is what it is.
I'm going to say this. Chef, you were one. A lot of you were like, be strong. And a lot of you are in my corner, and I had a lot of support. Don't think I didn't see you guys. And a lot of you rock with me hard. I appreciate you guys. And some of you understand why I'm like I am now. And why, you know, a lot of you guys understand me. And for the ones that don't, I'm sorry for you. But I'm not weak. I'm not but I'm a real person, and I come on here and I share my life with you, my real life. And anytime you do that, people will use your story to come at you. They'll try to attack you. But people have really, really did some nasty things to me. And it wasn't commentary. It was just nasty. And they did it for like commentary, whatever, try to tear me down. So you got to be strong when you're on this app and when you're sharing. Because and
I think a lot of people are hurting. And so I think a lot of people are hurting. And so they come on here to try to hurt other people. And that's just what it is. 'Cause, I mean, people who are genuinely happy or at least content, you don't wake up in the morning thinking about some motherfucking body else on the internet. Like, that's crazy. A lot of people are far too invested, but they're not invested in like real life. They're not invested on getting a break. They're not invested in traveling. Some of these people don't travel. They don't have passports. They don't go nowhere. They don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't have, friends in real life. I mean, just nothing's going on. Like this is all what they have going on. So of course they're gonna fight for it and act crazy and do all that other shit. They ain't got nothing else to fucking live for.
You're absolutely right. I've seen you. And I'm not just speaking for myself. You guys don't think this is an poor MU thing. MU made it through. I knew I was going to get through. I knew I was going to make it through when I got baptized in Miami. And I knew that God was doing a shift in my life. All right. So, and sometimes the process is painful. But Kendra, thank you. But it's not just me. I think that we all go through stuff. I think it was Spike TV that said it. Hurt people. You have a lot of mental illness on here, and you give them a platform. Some people have never had a voice outside of YouTube, and they run amok with it. And it's just sad that we tear each other down the way that we do. We know so many like that, Shelly.
I mean, you got to think about this though. You have people. This is just in general. You have people on this app, right? They can go live or whatever, and they may have a couple hundred people. Some people even 1,000 people in their live or whatever, right? But when it comes down to it, and they pick up that cell phone, they don't even have 10 fucking people that they can call. Hey, how are you doing? What are you doing today? What are you up to? Hey, you want to go have lunch? You want to go have dinner? You want to go hang out? They can't do that. So if this is all you have, I mean, because like no shade, but we see people on here, they celebrate every birthday. They celebrate every fucking holiday on this fucking app. I'm sorry, that's not normal behavior. Like, where's your family at? Where's your friends at?
Facts.
What would you hear all day?
There needs to be balance.
Huh?
I said there needs to be balance between using this and going out into the world. How they say, touch some damn grass. Yeah.
You definitely have to have balance.
Yeah.
Go through some real life stuff. And I see it. But y'all know, that was my point. A lot of people act out online, and online is their validation. But I'm tired of the validation being, oh, let me put somebody on mute. I'm tired of the validation being um not genuine. Like, honestly, you need validation in your real life. And that's why people come on here. They want to make everybody else miserable. Let me tell you something. Misery loves company. And that's why they keep going at people trying to make you just so miserable. It's not because you did anything wrong. That's how they feel good about themselves. And I knew that when people are battling me and trying to make me feel like I'm not crap, I'm like, I look at the source, honestly. But you have to do the same thing. When people are coming at you for no reason, you have to just know that, hey, what is it about me that's irritating them? Okay. I'm going to mute. Oops, I accidentally muted you, Sheila. I
Makes
was
sense to
trying to
me.
eat my lettuce.
Yeah, because you hear people say all the time, like, oh, so and so, this person's page is dead. No, but your life is dead, though. Your morals are dead. Your motherfucking ambition is fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? Your bank account is dead. Your fucking pockets are dead. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship is dead. The lack thereof is dead. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many different things, and these people just don't even understand that. And I mean, even I look and I'm like, shit, I've been on here for like 9, almost 10 years. You come on one age, you blink your eyes. Uh, that is true too. Yeah. You blink your eyes and life is going on. Like people are doing real shit. Like people I know in real life are getting married. They're doing other stuff. Nobody's sitting here worried about what some strangers on the internet are doing. Let me go on mute. I think Sheila trying to say something.
This is what I do when I get in the morning. I just thank you, Lord. Thank you. Praise Him. Praise Him. I get up, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I can walk, I can talk. I can, some people can't even get out the bed. They can't even see. Son, I
We got
thank
some
you,
people
Lord, for
right here
your
on this
grace and your
motherfucking
mercy.
YouTube that can't get the
I
fuck
ain't
out
get
the
no
bed.
call last night. Nobody. And my family died, Shoot. I mean, I just be thanking Him, praising Him, give Him the glory,
I think a lot of people don't talk about the people who are bed bound because that's been going on for a long time.
Wait, is there somebody in particular? Are we doing names? Who's bedbound?
No, this okay. So this one lady, I don't have no beef with her, so I don't want to like
Okay,
put her name out there, whatever.
okay, you don't have to.
But one time she was doing something with her. Maybe I shouldn't say this because people might, people try to be messy or whatever. But they were saying that the lady was basically, let's just say she probably should have been in a nursing home or whatever, like versus in her own place. But then she's on the internet screaming and hollering at people, meanwhile wearing Pampers.
I'm lost on this one. Wait a minute. Did I do a show showing sexy Pampers on her?
Oh, not that person. But matter of fact, that person wear Pampers too. Okay, no, not that person. And I mean, I'm not judging anybody because I don't know what her situation is. So I, you know what I'm saying? She has to wear Pampers or whatever. But it's a fact of her like being loud about it. Put it that way.
I don't know who you're talking about. Dang. Okay, so regardless, okay, so since I don't know who you're talking about, I think that number one, not being able to get out of bed. Can I speak on it without knowing who the person is? I can tell you, I was thinking it's who I said in your DM. I don't know who's bedbound, but I think that we tend to normalize in these sectors being extremely overweight, and It's not the bigger the better, you guys. All right. Because I have people coming to me with my size that are much bigger than me, calling me fat, saying I eat too much and stuff like that. Some of y'all need to sit down and look in the mirror. And
Hey, who said you eat? Who said you eat too much? I never heard
What?
that.
we ain't gonna, because right now she's been quiet. You know, she started with me, but I was in a chat, and again she goes, "It looks like you've been eating," and I'm thinking, well, not as much as you, and that's exactly what I said to her. Because sometimes you have to let these people know.
Wait. Just because somebody says, okay,
Uh,
say it again. They said, "You look like she been eating."
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have
And all I
praised them
said
before.
is, before you talk about how much you eat, you first need to address how much you eat. Am I wrong? What's saying? That's like me calling.
Correct.
I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. You throw shit at me, I throw it back. Period. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I think that.
Let me say something really quick, please. As you talked about, we're almost in a new year or whatever. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I have an issue with men who always want to start a fight with women, right? I've always spoken against that. I don't like it. I find it to be very disrespectful. And what I don't appreciate is when I am on your platform, we're here having a conversation, we're just chilling, and you have people who want to go and log into their other account just to send me a message. Is given fucking obsession. And that's the problem that I'm having with a lot of people on this app. Okay?
It's happening in my chat? Is somebody bothering you in my chat? Did I miss something? What did I miss?
Yeah. So this person constantly looking for my attention, constantly going on troll pages. I don't speak about this person. I don't speak on them. I don't speak to them. Yeah. But I'm just gonna
I don't have any mods
right here, and no problem. I'm blocking here on my end.
Guys,
I think it's really really ridiculous because I'm not thinking about you or anybody else. And there's far too many people on this app who have an obsession with me. You know what I mean? I can be literally sitting here fucking sleep. I'm not thinking about you.
Oh, let me go back into my chat.
Red Wing Hockey under his troll account or whatever.
My mod, I need some more. She's I'm getting it right now.
And I also want to say this because I don't want it to be any confusion or whatever. As far as the person that I was talking about earlier, I genuinely was asking those questions because I did not know. I thought that all was well, you know what I'm saying, between you two or whatever. I'm kind of really like disconnected with a lot of stuff that's like going on. And because me and that person have a relationship, we don't necessarily talk about this. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't know like this was going on. So I just don't want it to make it look like, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to patch up a situation or that she's asking me to speak with you because I don't know anything about it.
I know.
So, you know, I mean, I know when you started getting around other girl, I kind of fell back from you just because that person I think is just
okay.
Far gone with the lies and stuff.
Okay. Let me try to go in order so I don't forget. Remind me to go back to Red Wings. Let me go in order. So the person that you just this is out of order. That person that you just mentioned, I don't have. It's not personal. It's just that. But just think, if you're kicking it with somebody, you stood up for them, you've defended them in certain situations, and then you do something that people don't understand, that this person can contact you. I'm just saying, there's no hard feelings. I just know when to walk away. So there's no hard feelings. So I don't think that you had any ill intentions on asking me. I think you just really didn't know because I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know. And I would never, like, even if the conversation went like too far or whatever, I would just remove myself, because I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't sit if it was a negative conversation about the person.
I
Like, I
gotcha.
wouldn't do that.
And I didn't.
Like,
I
if
don't
I
think
say I'm friends with somebody, I'm genuinely, truly friends with them. So I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, there's not one person on here that could say, "Oh, I said this about that person. I did a stream." No, I've never, even to this day, I've never said anything against her at all, and I won't. I just don't even think about her. I just block and move on. But as far as what's happening in my chat, I just know. I think that I don't enjoy guys fighting with women, and you come in my chat as a guy fighting with a woman when
It's very weird.
grace, because you said a lot of things about me and I allow you back in my chat. So please don't start. Shelly came over here. I haven't seen her in a while and we're just having a conversation. So please don't make yourself stand out, because we're not thinking about you.
Yeah, I think people try to do it like to get some type of reaction, but it's like, I don't really have anything for these people. Like, I don't, you know.
What's
I
going
just
on?
do not.
What's going on since I left?
That's your friend Red Wing Hockey, Sheila, that follows me and stalks me all over YouTube, saying all kind of different stuff, and it's just like,
Here in chat.
you're a grown man. Like, why are you doing that? You claim to be married. That's not normal behavior. I don't know married men to do stuff like that. It's very weird.
Hockey, child, please, please.
Oh, okay. I'm getting.
I gotta go get my charger, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay, I think that I'm getting the messages right now. I missed it, so my apologies. When you guys were in the panel, I try to keep that stuff from happening. Y'all know I've already been going through my own thing. I'm telling you guys, I haven't been here. Why? Because my emotions, like, it's hard for me during the holidays, and this is the first holiday where I haven't been in contact with my family over the darn election. You know, so.
And you have to surround your you have to surround yourself with spiritual people. You know
Okay,
that, right?
You're right.
And you have to start reading your Bible. You have to start fasting and doing all that stuff.
Amen. Amen. And I was gonna.
It's not going to be easy.
It's not gonna be easy.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
I got the message. Thank you, sis. I really appreciate that. I do. I got the message that was addressed to Shirley, and I'm like, that just came out of nowhere. So I'm gonna need you to take several seats, sir. Okay. I need you to take several seats. That's just for what he always brings up. MD, we don't get down like that in a DMD. That's just crazy. Stop. I'm not in the mood, but now, Sheila, let me say this. Since we're both, Christians and stuff, sometimes people think that because you walk a certain way, that doesn't mean you're gonna go off. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna sometimes curse somebody out. I try my best not to curse. I was listening to Guy's commentary, and I'm not trying to throw a name out there, but I was listening to her commentary. And I was in her clouds, and I was hearing someone. I'm pretending.
All right, Sheila, you gotta mute until it's time for you to talk. That noise is driving me crazy. I can't take it.
Oh, you know how she is with the sound. Okay, and I'm only gonna say her name because it's kind of relevant to what I'm saying. So I was listening in the clouds. I'm in all your clouds a lot of times, where unless I don't F with you. And the reason why is because I was listening to her do her. It's a content creator to be sector, guys. So I was listening to her do a Christian commentary, and at first I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about, but then it started to really register with me, and I liked it. And then recently she had to address some folks, and she came out speaking on some things. I can't blame her because it's commentary. If it's public, people are gonna talk about it, whatever. And some people was talking about her Christian walk, but at the end of the day, if you are a Christian, it doesn't mean that you can't talk about other stuff as well. That's her walk with God, with her Christian walk. And I feel like that for myself as well. It's like, even though I come on here, a lot of people tried to say my walk was fake. My relationship with God is fake. My relationship with God is not fake. But it doesn't mean I won't get you together. Okay. And I think that sometimes people mistake it. Like, you have your life. She shared a part of her life, and that commentary registered with a lot of people. I was in clouds. But coming out here talking about different stuff, I just think that sometimes people want to try you and they want to throw that in your face. And I know for myself, I will go off on somebody and I'll go right back and pray, like, God help me not to carry those spirits with me. But sometimes people push people too far. What are you gonna do? You know,
Yeah,
you got
this is like a reality show for a lot of
They
people.
do.
And they wanna work out the next episode. So if they can come fucking with you or doing some stuff to get something popped off, then they can get the show to roll how they want it to roll.
And
See,
I said
I'm
that
a warrior. I'm a warrior too.
Is that really TMO
So,
or is that a troll
I'm a warrior.
page?
That's Demus. Oh, doll. What is going on with you? I miss you. I'm not interested in everybody's walk. I just say Jesus wept in my Jesus voice. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. So yeah, I'm radical.
Jesus is a
So
warrior.
nothing.
Oh,
If I
that's why
fall,
that
I'll
I'm
come
sorry.
back up and keep you going.
Sheila.
The end of the day is you can't look, but you could. Okay, what I did yesterday, I repent. I try not to do it again. You see what I'm saying? Because we all fall short of the glory of God. But I'm not gonna keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? I have my like the area God had to work with me is my mouth. Okay, He had to work with me with that. So.
Chef, I feel like her commentary. Oh, you're saying that no, some come to make money. Maybe some do, but I don't think that's the case for her. I'm not saying that you are saying that. Sheila, the first time I heard you curse and go off on somebody, I was just like, dang.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm.
People
I
get
slipped.
tired.
I slipped.
Let me say this right here publicly. And show you gotta
Remember
mute your thing so
Paul
they can
used
hear it.
to Paul used to cut and curse too.
Sheila is one of the most genuine, solid people on this motherfucking app. Always has been, always will be. And I truly appreciate her. So I just want to publicly say that. Just for being who she is. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fake with it. This ain't about, what I'm saying, no money and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I love that we can have conversations. It ain't got shit to do with YouTube or none of this other stuff. You know what I mean? And I have never, ever heard any of my personal business repeated. Ever. Ever. What, like 4 years later?
Thank you for the cash app. Thank you. I went through this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. Yeah, I do have something going on with my. I meant to give you a heart. I'm sorry, I sent you a thumbs up, but double hearts, friend.
Are you and your boo still together? Not to be in your personal business, but I ain't heard you talking about them.
Oh.
And then I've been seeing his ex do all of them videos and things. So I'm like, what's going on? Y'all still together?
What? What you talking about? You seen what?
Just doing like certain little videos, like not anything to do with him, but I'm just saying, like, so I'm like,
what you mean? I heard the expert. What did you say after that?
I just said she's making like videos, like nothing about you or him or anything, but it's just kind of like, hey, check me out. So
I got lost of it. We're good. You can ask me later, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, because I heard something else that someone had asked me about that. That's why I was like, what did you say? But those kind of clouds I'm not in, like, so I don't know that story. But yeah, y'all know me. I'm just doing my thing. I'm just.
Well, I'm gonna have to send you a I'm gonna have to send you a link, and you and him will thank me later. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, a link?
Yeah, hold on.
Because I want to make sure before I start cursing. I don't want to be a cursing Christian, you guys.
Oh no, it ain't no link about any mess.
No, not you. It has nothing to do with you. I just got 2 links to my email, right? Two people sent me something to my email. on someone that's begging to get MU's attention, and I'm like, why?
They emailing you right now?
Misunderstood. Remember, me and you used to talk a lot.
We did. No, I was checking Jill's email, and I noticed the email in my.
No, remember we used to talk a lot. You used to call me a lot.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard me repeat your conversations?
Never. Not even when we were beefing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Never.
she's never told me anything about
And I don't do that.
anything negative about you.
She
ever.
cried on me, everything. I would never ever do that. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, not even when we were beefing. I can say this about Sheila. If that's what you're asking me, okay, let me speak about Sheila for a second. I'm gonna put you on mute because I feel like there's a hidden thing that isn't being addressed. So I know a lot of things are said about Sheila. But I've got to say, I think about what you do on Mad Day, and Sheila and I did have a time where we were going at it. I can't really remember why, but I'm sure it's in one of my notebooks. She's never repeated anything. She's never hinted, nothing like that. And we spoke about a lot of things. She's been there. I think I've even cried on her shoulder a lot of times, and she could have had commentary for months, and she never did. A lot of the stories that you guys have come out with later, Sheila already knew, and she never said anything about it. So I thank you for that, Sheila. I never had a chance to thank you. So Shelly is right about that. Oops, did I put somebody backstage? Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Sheila could get 1,000. She could get 1,000 in the live just talking about Hutchinson. You know what I'm saying? And things that people would probably want to hear or want to know, or take it and twist it and turn it or whatever. And I've never had that issue with her. So
that's rare. I've never repeated anything from you, Shelly. I've never repeated anything from Sheila. If you guys are behind the scenes with me, a lot of y'all in my chat, no. Well, I'm not behind the scenes with that anymore because I cut a lot of you off. But you know, from when we were behind the scenes, I'll take y'all secrets to the grave. You know, unless you throw some stuff out there on me first, then, you know, all bets are off. However, it takes a lot for me to come out. And even when I do come out, I keep a lot to myself.
We could have a disagreement, but I would never, ever try to tear you down. That's not me. That's not my personality. That's not my character. You know?
You all
so
believe.
I like uplifting. I like charity. I don't like to see my sister hurt. But to me, I don't want nobody to hurt us neither. You know, I'm not weak like that. Never weak like that, you know? So I just want y'all to know that, you know, I treat y'all like I want to be treated, you know, and maybe some people, oh, she weak or whatever. It's nothing weak about me. I'm a warrior. I always look at my components, you know?
Sometimes people think weakness is walking away, but sometimes walking away is really the true strength. You know what I mean? That's the true power.
It is.
Well, you're
I
not even
struggle with that every day.
Panel. I was like, what happened to your voice? I'm a dork. Go ahead, Hustler. I'm sorry.
I was saying I struggle with that every day. On one end, I just want to walk away and be the better man, but on the other end, I want to knee kick you upside your damn head, UFC style, for pissing me off. So yes,
yeah, I struggle with it. That too. I think I'm just at a different. I'm just in a different place.
I think I'm gonna give a couple of words out to appreciation words. I think I am. Yeah.
I like the friendship between you and Sheila. I don't know what's going on with you and your other friend. But I liked that as well. I stopped watching, I'm not gonna lie.
Which other friend?
Krista, I don't know. I stopped watching for a while.
Was she dark skinned? Huh? Was she dark skinned?
Is she dark skinned? Oh, I think she's like brown.
She's talking about BBW.
She was in a car accident. That was my cousin.
Who's in a car accident?
What is she talking about?
Yeah, it was my cousin.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she just started walking. She went home yesterday. Yeah. She got powerful testimony.
Zero, I didn't see the. I'm sorry, Sheila. What? No, I
That's
don't
all
know,
right.
Zero.
God is good. God is good. Mhm.
Good morning, Angel. I don't
Are
know.
they talking about Sheila?
I got lost.
I lost. I went all the way down to West Africa and came back to
Good morning.
DMV. So I don't know. But I was saying Zero. Who was Zero talking about?
I don't know. Oh, okay, let me say this.
Oh,
Going keep me here. Okay, I'm gonna say this. And you guys, if you don't know their names, it doesn't matter because we're just talking about friendship and it's just a really open conversation. Going into the new year, I'm just catching up with you guys. You can talk about whatever you want, but I'm gonna say this. Zero, what happened? Okay, so I was watching for a while when I was entertained, and when I stopped being entertained, I stopped watching, especially because I was blocked from the chat. And y'all know one thing about me, you block me from a chat, and you don't got to worry about MU being there. I don't care the reasons. I feel as a content creator, I check my block list and stuff like that. I love my sis. I love me some Crystal. I think she's beautiful, sensual. Wait a minute. Oh, I got to turn on my, I got to plug up my computer. Hold on, my phone's going to die.
I just had to do the same thing. I didn't realize my thing was running down.
Internet's everything on. Hold on. Did y'all see my big butt? I don't know. Did y'all see my squishiness? I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off my camera, but yeah, your girls.
No, you don't got nothing big on you. Cut it out.
I do. You know, Vibrant said. Okay, I think I got lost somewhere. Vibrant.
At all vibrant. Not even close.
Sheila, I'm gonna say this before I get out to. Don't let me forget about Krista. I'm gonna say this to your friend. I don't know who you're talking about, but if she was in an accident and she couldn't walk as she's walking, she has a powerful testimony. I'm glad she's still here, for real. Vibrant is like awesome. I really missed your presence, Shelly. So the friendship I was talking about.
Thank you.
We love Shelly. The friendship I was talking about. I enjoyed when I see Shelly interacting with somebody, and I have gotten to know Shelly in a way that I think that I really never really thought that when she's a friend to somebody, she's a friend to them. There is no middle ground, right? So I did enjoy Sheila, and I enjoyed BBW. I don't know what's happening now, but I did enjoy the friendships there. I stopped watching because, like I said, when I'm blocked in the chat and I can't interact because I keep falling off the clouds, then you know I stopped following a lot of the stuff. Hopefully everything is okay. I did watch a few streams when, you know, it's like things were getting heavy and stuff like that. I never liked that, but I love her. I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope that, you know, she's doing okay. But again, I stopped watching.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. I don't have anything to say about that, you know.
Yeah.
And I think even people speaking on it in a disrespectful way, or a lot of people have things to say, but again, people don't know the full stories. They just know what you allow them to hear or see on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I'll just leave it there.
Well, I think it's nice that she has friends that she can talk to, and that's why I said I'm glad that you guys, regardless, you guys have that friendship, whether you speak or not. I don't know, but I still think that that you were there for a lot of stuff. So, you know, that's awesome when you have somebody that you can confide in. Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I'm looking at, because I just sent you a link. I didn't realize I sent you all these daggone pictures of my grandkids.
Oh, I didn't know you sent me a link. Okay, let me see what you're talking about. You guys, so what I'm saying is this, like, there's been a lot. I don't know if you can really have a sisterhood on YouTube. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I think yes. But I think that if the relationship is real, then it doesn't need to be so much on YouTube. If your sisterhood or your friendship equals of like you going live together, hanging out on panels, doing all that, then it's probably more like of a networking situation. But if you're more so, your conversations are between you and that person, and you're talking about life and family, health, you know, or whatever. To me, I think that's the true sisterhood. Did you see the video? You watching it?
I'm looking at it now. I went on.
Okay, check it out and then come back and tell you. You need to get some of that for Don Cato, girl. I'm trying to tell you.
Why? Oh my God, Charlie.
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say his name. Is his name not allowed over here? I'm sorry, I've been gone a while.
I'll be back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shall I send you the link too?
Oh, well, I'm waiting for this to download because I have to get on the
yes, Vibrant. That is so deep, because most of the people, the so-called hate people or dislike somebody, the situation has nothing to do with you. Zero to do with you.
And I don't know why people do that and why they expect people to choose. That's something. Oh, bye, Sheila. Is Sheila coming back? I don't know why people do that. And Shelly posts a lot of things on her community wall that really, really, I could tell she put thought into those posts. Okay. Okay, let me watch this video. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when people recruit other people to dislike you, is because they're weak. You know what I mean? So if they don't like you and then they get other people to not like you, then they feel stronger or whatever. So I think that's what a lot of people do. And some people just genuinely don't like other, you know what I'm saying, certain people or whatever. And I can get that too. I mean, I always say I ain't for everybody. And I don't expect everybody.
The way it needs to be.
What you say?
That's the way it needs to be.
Yeah. You know, everybody, I mean, and then you got to think about it too. We're here on this app, but you have people from different states, from all over. And sometimes it's hard to sometimes even relate to somebody, you know what I'm saying? They might move different based off of where they from or how things go. Some people, they live in the country, and wherever they live ain't shit going on. So, I mean, this is all they got. Girl, put your order in.
It really is.
Put your order in, girl. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, I need to visit your shop, sis.
And you know I don't even talk like that, but girl, I'm trying to tell you.
They're on this app now. Okay. You're gonna have MU spicy.
Yes. I told you I got a big old box, so
you
have to go through.
Cute. Pretty
Thank
women
you.
like me. It's the other ones that don't. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. I'm being stupid because let me tell you, don't be mad at me. I'm not calling nobody funny looking. She looks amazing on this app. I was being stupid. Okay.
You know what? They actually sent me a message and they wanted me to review this hair thing.
Review it.
You know, like those straighteners that you see people using, and it goes from like 4C hair to like it looks like they got a silk press or whatever.
Oh, it's like that. I heard that thing weighs 10 pounds.
What?
Yeah, the one you put your hair in is like.
Oh, you talking about the blow dryer one? I would be scared of that one. I see people using it, and it looked like it works, but I'm like, what if it catches on fire? What if your hair gets stuck on the inside? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, remember when Beyonce's hair got stuck in that fan while she was performing?
I loved it. I love me some Beyonce. Now, I don't know what's happening with all this Jay-Z stuff, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna watch with the rest of y'all because y'all know your boy was named in that lawsuit. But I still love me some Beyonce. People, eventually they sell you out. To be honest, it's always good to have friends. It's just sometimes it's only for LaKendra. Oh, LaKendra. Now, what I was saying about you in the beefing, I'm not used to you beefing, but I forget y'all come over here. Y'all so sweet. And then I hear y'all go off, and I'm like, oh, shoot, that's my friend from the beef sector. I forgot. But I get a kiki out of it. Hey, Queen.
Well, they need new blood, so you know how that goes. You
They
know.
need new blood, child. Okay, so I don't feel that sisterhoods exist online because I think that what I found in my experience is they always feel the need to exclude. And these cliques, I just don't understand them. They're really just mean girl cliques and stuff like that. And it seems to me that it's people that are kind of average or mediocre or whatever. But if you got somebody that's like married, you got somebody that has a lot going on or that glows up, everybody's not included in these sisterhoods, women empowerment kind of thing. So no, I don't believe them, but that's just my experience. I really feel that it's just so people can feel like they're better than somebody else. Mm-hmm.
I think
That's
when
making
you're
you never had a bond with a sisterhood. That's
I don't
what
believe
it
that
is.
there's sisterhoods. I think that you can find someone, you can be friends with them, but you better keep most of that friendship offline and keep your life private
Well,
if you
my
want to.
sisterhood it started when we was younger, and then we some pass on, and some 65 years old. We still the sisterhood.
I'm talking about online, sis. I do believe you can have it in real life. I just don't think online.
I think
And this is real
online, if
life.
you have a
This is real life.
connection,
This
it
is real
can't
life.
be somebody who's like heavily into the YouTube, because eventually
Mhm.
you're going to be used for content, right? Because it's more beneficial if they fall out with you, right? Because then they
Mhm.
have something to talk about. If they
Exactly.
go live and say, you know what, I really fuck with her, that's my girl, nobody wants to hear that shit. But
Yeah,
if you go live and say, "Oh, hold up, let me play this fucking recording of MU on the fucking phone.
exactly.
Let me go live and tell you what MU told me about this. Let me blah, 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 blah." Then you know what I mean. You got a chat full of people because it's the people who already don't like you and the people who then got some other people to come against you and all that other kind of stuff. So I think a lot of people, they don't even go into relationships thinking that like they're going to keep those relationships. They get into the relationship thinking from jump,
Mhm.
eventually I'm going to fall out with you and I'm going to use every fucking thing against you. And so they're just collecting things from the jump, you know what I'm saying, to use later on. And to be honest, when you find some people who are really solid, the best thing
Mhm.
is to not even say anything about who those people are, because the
Mhm.
people who are most solid to me, you'll never hear me announce their names. You'll never hear me, even if we're there in a chat, I'm never going to really talk to them too much different than anybody else. Because I also feel like it's nobody's business, and I feel like they proved their loyalty to me. They showed their loyalty. I don't have no reason to ever doubt like them, because we're not talking like months or weeks. We're talking years. I mean, just things that if they really wanted to like cause some damage, they could, but they're not on that. So you have a few people, not a lot. It's like maybe one good person out of every 1,000.
I can say I understand what you're saying. Sheila was talking about real life relationships, how she's
Mhm.
had friendships from early on. I unfortunately don't really have the benefit of that because y'all know what I went
Mhm.
through. Okay,
Mhm.
with the substances and stuff. So I'm making new friends. And I think that's okay too. Some of y'all have backgrounds like me. It's okay to start now. And then what Shirley said, I absolutely agree with as well. I guess we're all just in different stages. For me, it's been like my life has been commentary for people. So I'm not one that's gonna open up to people anymore unless you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm very protective over my space, my peace, and my family. Um, but everybody on this, well, Sheila and Shelly, I haven't been y'all commentary even when I could have been, so I can respect that. But I don't. It's hard to explain. I'm just very private now when it comes to stuff because I have fed a lot of people And I'm very happy that things are quiet now.
Yeah, that's the best way to be. And the peace of mind is everything. Like, and the one thing with me,
Uh-oh, you fell on mute.
I'm sorry, I had hit mute. My family gets very spoiled too. So when I disconnect and they have me like to their self, they don't want to share anymore. So it gets hard for me to like, you know, jump back in, you know, really with anything. But I mean, for me, I could log off of here tonight and come back 2026, and it would make a bit of fucking difference to me at all.
You have your husband and you have your family. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy your commentary. I do. I'd be up in the clouds like, woo. No, I think I dropped down in your chat a lot. I like your commentary. I think that you have good insight. I just don't like when people not in your sector or other people are beefing with you. If you're beefing with your own and stuff like that, I'm here for it. But at the end of the day, I just think you got to pick and choose your battles wisely.
Girl, I am not about to argue with no goddamn big wench, okay? Or anybody. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not arguing with nobody from down the street. I'm not even going to argue with half the people in the beef sector. I just don't even. It doesn't matter what they say, what they do. I don't care. Like, I literally don't give a fuck.
And I'm sorry, you guys, that I didn't really come with the topic, but like I said, I haven't been able to really come on because when I say that my depression is real, I don't want to come on and be like, you know, crying with you guys and stuff like that. You're not going to get anything out of it. I'm trying to get through these holidays. And for me, it's just a really, really dark time. And it's supposed to be a happy time. And I don't know why I get
but
that.
I think we need to talk about that still. Like, maybe not tonight, but like another time or whatever. Because even the other day when they were talking about medicine and this, that, and everything, I've been talking about that shit for years. And depression is really hard. I think a lot of people don't understand when you're battling depression, that's a daily task. You know what I mean? Like, you have to genuinely make.
It's big.
Would you say, Sheila?
It's really big here in West Virginia too.
Oh, what, depression?
Depression, all that. Suicide.
See, and I'm very conscious of the way that I feel, but y'all know this is YouTube, and I notice that when you do go through something, there's people that want to fight with you and put you through more stuff because they want to see you go over the edge. They want to see it.
You know why? Because they're over the edge. And your peace, your calmness makes them uncomfortable. You know? And then you also have some people who will look at you and they see, oh God, that just hit me right there. I'm so sorry, Zero.
Me too. I don't know how you have the strength to keep going, but I'm so glad you do this because that's hard. And I remember when you were talking about that, and depression that's heavy, you know, so. And don't get me wrong, I get people in my inbox talking about me saying, oh, you know, you say this every year. Why don't you just go blah, blah, blah. I don't even post their responses because I'm not going to shine light to them. But I don't know. It's just what I go through.
I mean, I ain't gonna say we all, because maybe some people, you know, some people don't deal with depression. But I mean, sometimes even if I feel depressed or I feel down, I'll be like, you know what? You got until tomorrow morning to you know, get it together, pull it together. You know what I'm saying? So depression is really something that you have to genuinely work on every single day, whether it be, you know, medication, meditation, prayer, whether it be just thinking positive, whether it be, you know, occupying your mind with some stuff. And it's an imbalance, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people feel like if you're depressed, it's like, oh, how are you depressed and you got kids and a husband? You must be so miserable. No, it's a fucking imbalance. Like, I've been dealing with depression I was diagnosed with depression when I was like 20. No, sorry, like 20. No, like like 20, probably like 22 or something, 22, 23 or whatever.
Well,
So
y'all
I've
like
been
to
doing
speak
this shit
about
for
stuff
some
like
years.
this, like on calls, conference calls, on stuff like this.
You said what, Sheila?
Would y'all like to talk to be on conference calls, stuff like this, like depression, anxiety?
What
I
you
would
mean
do.
conference
You mean
call?
like a show, like if you did a podcast on it or something, like a show with someone?
Yeah, I think that would be, honestly, that would be good.
Even talking to the senators
And it's also needed because
governments and
so many
stuff.
people suffer
Yeah.
in silence. I mean,
Hmm. Like I could hook it up for y'all. We could like have a little
Let
call.
me
Y'all
let
can
me
sit down and
know.
talk.
I think it's an important topic. I think that especially as women of color, not that
Mhm.
y'all know my non-melanated sisters, I love y'all too, but we have a stigma and we're looked down upon when we talk about mental health and those kind of issues. So I do think it's an important conversation for us to have.
have you ever
It
tried the
doesn't matter. It
lights?
doesn't matter what state we at or whatever. It's still the issue,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know they said different states and different cities people suffer more because
It's
of the altitude, the air,
still the ground problem.
and then you got to remember they putting stuff in the air,
Mhm.
in the, I mean, just
Mhm.
everything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, so, but I
So
think it's,
I could get that going, and
Let me know. Yeah.
I could get that going,
I
and
would join that for sure.
yeah, I have you work with me, Shelly. I get that going because now my governor he going to the center and they love stuff like this, and they probably will have us sit with them to the Capitol, which is um in Charleston, and really talk, about situations, stuff like that. And the best thing because it's women coming to the table, and they like that.
You know what,
Mhm.
Lakendra? Let me tell you
Mhm.
something. I first, like when I first came on here, I told people about my, bipolar, depression,
Mhm.
anxiety, all that stuff. And you're right. They've used it against me all the way up until this date. So when I see other people come out and explain about their depression and stuff like that, I always tell them, like, even the last person I put in the back chat, even when that person decided to come out and talk about, their depression and stuff like that, I even had told them on the back end, I was like, people are going to talk, they're going to talk shit, they're going to try to throw that shit up in your face. I said, so I'm not saying that you shouldn't talk about it, I'm just telling you what it's going to be. I said, but for me, I talk about it so much because I feel
Mhm.
like if I help one person, or like when I tell you the amount of emails that I've received with people saying, you know basically, you saved my life. I even had a man who reached out to me, and he was going to leave his wife because his wife had bipolar and he just couldn't take
Mhm.
it. He just couldn't understand. He just couldn't, you know what I mean? And so would I do that? For me, it's worth it. You know what I mean? And anything that people say about it, I don't pay that shit any attention because I feel like it's just ignorance. You know what I mean? It would be no different than a person who has asthma and that person needs their inhaler, and you're taking the inhaler and you're running from them laughing. That's what a lot of people here do with mental illness, and they exploit a lot of the people who are suffering with
Right.
mental illness, you know what I mean, or maybe manic at the moment, and to them it's entertainment, and then they call other people crazy. But if those people are crazy, well, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because what sane
Right.
person would sit
Because
and watch somebody?
it's psychology is no such thing as normal. Because what may be normal for me is not normal for you. So that's how it is. Yeah, they tell us that. Think that's crazy. Mhm.
Okay. You see what I put in the back?
But Shelly said.
You can? Oh God,
Mm.
I tell you. Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Dang, let's see that.
Also, too, I think people have to learn to like pull people back when you see them crashing out. There's been times where I'm at Sheila's place and some stuff is going on. I don't think it's right. It might not even be her doing it, but I'll come right up with it. Sheila, shut this shit down. You know, sometimes you need somebody to just say that. Other people be like, no, don't do it. Keep it going because it's entertainment for them. But everything is not entertainment. And matter of fact, I done went way over my 15 minutes, Sheila. You know, I said I was gonna come up here for 15 minutes. I've been up here for an hour and 30 minutes. But I did want to come up here and you know, just shoot the shit with you for a little bit. I'm gonna get myself relaxed. I'm gonna finish listening, but I'm gonna get in the bed and everything. So Sheila, let me know when you decide to have that panel, and I'll definitely join for sure. I think we should have some bullet points. Like if we're gonna do it, have it like it doesn't have to be overly organized, but you know what I'm saying? Like everybody maybe decide what they want to, you know, what they want to talk about, talking points or whatever.
I like that.
And whenever you're ready, just let me know. And yeah, I'll call you tomorrow, Sheila. And you, thank you for having me. Everybody in the chat, I hope you guys have a great night. I'm gonna switch and
I was
go get
trying
in
to
the
see
bed
what
with
was
my
in the back.
husband. What'd you say, Sheila?
I was trying to see
Wait, you said you were trying to do what?
what's in the back.
Oh, I was you
Also
can't see it?
backstage. Are you backstage as well? There's Sisterhood backstage.
I think Sheila's tired.
Yeah.
Sheila, go get you some rest, baby. I think you need to just go sleep for a little bit.
I love you both.
Love you too.
You go to bed because there's like two of you now backstage. I'm like, go to
we need Lady Nika's voice. Go to bed. Like when my husband get on my nerve, I be thinking to myself, I need to call Nika and tell her to record "Go to Bed" and put his fucking name. I swear I be thinking about that shit.
I love you guys. Y'all cheered me up. I was feeling kind of down, but I'm glad we talked.
Yeah, and we'll work on the other panel because sometimes healing is about also helping others, and then it, you know, helps you to help yourself. Oh my God, I know y'all hear that. Okay, I gotta go.
Bye,
all right, love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's past my bedtime.
Go to bed, Sheila. Sheila? Sheila? Sis? Good night. Okay, let me help her down. I think she's trying to get down, y'all. I love you. Don't think I'm booting you. I just think you're tired. Ooh, damn. I didn't mean to get so close to you guys because I am feeling a mess. I love me some S. Hutchinson. Shelly is, you know, that's interesting. How things kind of evolved there. My brain is tired, so it's hard for me to think. I like watching the interaction between her and Sheila because I'm like, you know, you can't have friends up here. I think I should take myself to bed too because I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But let me read your comments. I'm going to tell you guys this. So, Sheila and Shelly, thank you guys for coming up. And Hustler, thank you for coming up. I missed you guys a lot. On a serious note, I just been going through it. Every year I go through this from Thanksgiving until New Year's, where I have this spell where I'm just like, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with stuff. So I just really shut down, and I have to work. I have to take care of my son. And I think that's the hardest part about depression, is that life has to still go on. My son needs me. Life is lifing. And that's just hard. I'm really careful about what I listen to online right now during this time. And so if you feel heavy, be careful what you put into your spirit and what you listen to, because, you know, you don't want to do something to harm yourself, because if you do, then you're going to leave a lot of people broken and hurt. And you never know. Things do get better. It's only for a season. Did that help y'all at all? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it helped you guys or not. We are a work in progress. So I can't come back and have these somber streams. I have to get out of this feeling that I'm in. I'm going to try my best. Y'all know what I have been thinking about is you guys see what happened with what's his name? Oh God, I gotta go to bed. But before I go to bed, I just want to say this real quick. What happened with that? Dang it, I know our brain is tired. I don't want to butcher his name. The CEO, the healthcare executive, how he was unalived. I've been watching stuff like that. Oh my God, let me go to bed. I'm not gonna try to get into it tonight. But those are the things I would rather be talking to you guys about, stuff like that, and not so much about me. So when I am feeling better, I will come back and give y'all some commentary. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm going to lay it down, go to bed, and make an upload. Chef, thank you so much for the cash app. I appreciate you. And we're going to get out of here. Y'all got any final thoughts for me? Good night, Zero. I should just go to bed, right? I just missed y'all a lot. But I am going through some heavy stuff right now that I haven't really talked about. And I think one of the reasons why is because I try to get through it first and then talk about it, so I can give you some commentary about how to get through it. Let me get through what I'm going through, and then I will come back and share a little bit more. All right. Peace.